how are you? I wish you all are stay safe. So, as I promised in my previous video, today I am here to teach you universal sets, disjoint sets, intersection of sets, and union of sets. But I want to say you, still if you couldn't watch my previous video, before watch this video, watch that one because I have explained basic things about the lesson of sets. That knowledge more important to learn this part, right? Okay, today let's start from the universal sets. So what is mean by a universal set? Universal set? Okay, we can simply define universal set like this. Universal set is a set which contains all the elements under consideration. Got it? Okay, let's take an example to explain that, because if you never forget it if I take an example to teach you that, right? Okay, think about a school. There are so many students in a school, isn't it? Yes, and we can categorize those students under many topics, right? Okay, let's take an example. Now I am teaching about universal set. So consider this. You have given, think the school is ABC, okay, right? And all students in the ABC school, all students in the ABC school, and we can now categorize these students under some topics, many topics. Under many topics we can categorize. So think the set A shows grade 9 students. Grade 9 students. Grade 9 students. And set B shows think female students. And think the set C shows grade 8 students. Grade 8 students. Now you can clearly understand these all the elements belongs in this set, isn't it? Yes, because these all students are in this school. Because therefore we can say this is the universal set. So why? Because these all elements belong in this set. This kind of sets we known as how? Universal set, right? Clear? Okay, so how to denote universal set? You know, we name sets by using English capital letters. So we use this sign to denote universal set, right? This sign we use to denote universal set, right? Okay, now you have to learn, in your syllabus you have to learn how to represent two subsets of a universal set. You have to learn that. But before move to that point, let's learn how to represent a subsets of a universal set. Okay, let's learn. So, how to represent, how to show the universal set. So, we draw rectangulars to show universal sets. So, like this. Let's take an example. Let's take this. You have given this universal set. Belongs these elements 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. and this subset belongs the element 2, 3. Can you see here? Can you see here? These two elements belong in this set, right? Because of that, this is a subset of this universal set, right? Okay, now how to represent that? So how to represent this universal set? I told you we use rectangulars to represent universal set. So let's draw a rectangular. Okay, and let's name this by the using sign of universal set. Okay, now how we represent this subset within this universal set? So we have to use what? We have to use the Venn diagram to represent this subset within this universal set, right? Okay, this is a Venn diagram and I name this by the name of this set. What is the name of that set? A. And what are the elements now? Now what are the elements in the set of A? So what are the elements? 2 and 3. Now I can put these two elements into the set of A. Into the set A. What are the elements? 2 and 3. Now give your attention to this. Now already we have put two elements into the universal set, because I have put two elements into this set, right? This set also a subset of this universal set. Because of I said already we have put two elements into universal set. Now what are the rest of the elements in universal set? Only these three elements. Now we can put these three elements into universal set. So how do we put these three elements into universal set? We have to write these three elements inside of the universal set but outside of the set of A. Outside of the set A and inside of the universal set. 5, 7 and 9. This is the way of representing a subset of a universal set. Right? Clear? Okay. Now in your syllabus, you have to learn how to represent two subsets of a universal set under different instances. Right? Let's learn one by one. And while I am teaching that, I want to teach you what is mean by a intersection of sets and what is mean by a union of sets. Right? Because it's very easy to you to learn these everything together. Right? Okay. Now let's learn what is mean by a intersection of sets. So what is mean by intersection of sets? Intersection is common elements in the sets. Common elements, right? Okay. So what is mean by union of sets? Union of sets mean all the elements in the sets, right? Okay, now let's learn how to denote these intersection of sets and union of sets. This is the sign to represent the intersection of the set. Okay, and this is the sign to represent, this is the sign to denote the union of the set, right? Okay, now let's learn. So think A and B sets A and B are the considered sets. Okay, now how to denote A intersection B? This is the way, right? A intersection B. Now I want to denote, I want to find out A union B. How to denote that? This is the way. A union right? Okay. Now let's learn how to represent two subsets of a universal set under different instances, right? Okay. Let's learn how to represent two subsets when there are no any common elements, right? What is the situation? There are no any common elements. So how to represent those two subsets of the universal set? Think that I'll take an example. Think you are given these two subsets, okay? The set A shows A, I, O, A, I, O, U, A, sorry, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, and U. And the set B shows, think these three elements, X, Y, and Z. Can you see here? Are there any common elements? No, there are no any elements in common, isn't it? Yes. So, in this case, how to represent these both subsets of a universal set? There are no any elements in common. So, this is the way of representing it. Okay? This is the way. So, we want to draw a rectangular to show what? Show the universal set, and let's name that by using the sign, and there are no any common elements. Because of that, we have to draw two Venn diagrams separately, and let's name that this is A and this is B. Now we can put relevant elements into a relevant sets, right? What are the elements in the set A? A, E, I, O, and U. So what are the elements in the set B, X, Y, and Z? Now you are asked to find what? A intersection B. A intersection B. Are there any common elements? There are no any elements in common. Because of that, the answer is this. But what is meant by this sign? This is a null set. So I have explained what is meant by a null set in my previous video. If you forget it, you can watch that, right? Okay, and so what are the, so now you can write A union B. So what are the all, now, so what should we write to A union B? We should write all the elements within the set A and the set B. So what are the elements? A, E, I, O, U, X, Y, and Z. These are the elements within these both sets, right? So what is this instance? In this case, we represented how to represent two subsets of a universal set when two sets have no elements in common. Now what is the second one? Second one is we have to represent two subsets of a universal set when two sets have elements in common, right? Let's see how to represent that, okay? Okay, let's take an example. So let's consider these two subsets, okay? 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And the set B shows 2, 4, 6, and 8. Are there any common elements? Are there any common elements? Yes, there are. The number 2. This 2 is common to the set A and common to the set B as well. Now there is the common element. Okay. Now how to represent that? Let's see. Okay. This is the way of representing that. What is the situation? When two sets have elements in common. This is the way, okay? This is the way. Now we have to draw Venn diagrams like this. You can clearly see here, there is a common place. This area, there is a common area. This area is common to the set B and this area is common to the set A as well. Because of that, we can put all the common elements into this common area. Now, what are the common elements in these both sets? Only one common element. What is that? Only 2. Now we have already put 2. Now we can put into the set A rest of the elements. What are the other elements? 3, 5, 7 and 9. And now we have already put the element of the 2 into common area. Now we can put other elements into the set B. What are the other elements? 4, 6 and 8. Right? This is the way of denoting this situation. Right? Got it? This is the way. And so what is the next way? What is the next situation? Next one is we have to represent two subsets of a universal set when one set is a subset of the other set. Got it? One set is a subset of the other set. Okay. Let's take an example to explain that. Okay, let's learn. I'll take two subsets. The set A shows red, blue and yellow. Okay? And the set B shows only red and blue. Now you know the set B is a subset of the set A. Isn't it? I have explained how to identify a subset and how to write all the elements of a given set in my previous video. Right? Okay, now this is a subset of the set A. Now let's see how to represent this situation of this situation in a universal set, right? Okay. Now we can clearly see here, this is a subset of the set A. Therefore, we have to draw Venn diagram like this. Can you see here? Can you see that? This is the set. This is the set B. Okay? And this is the set A. So what are the elements in the set B now? Red and blue. So what are the elements in the set A? Red, blue and yellow. But we have already put two elements into the set A. What are those elements? Red and blue. Okay, understand? Okay. And now we have to put only one element. Only yellow to the set A. This is the way of representing what? This is the way of representing when two sets of a universal set, one set. Keep in your mind, this is the way of representing when one set is a subset of the other set. Right? Okay. Now we can move to learn last point. What is the last point? when two sets are equal. You have learned that in previous video, right? Okay, it's mean what is the name of that? Name of that set? We known as this kind of set as equal sets, right? Okay, take an example. Okay, let's take this. So what are the elements in the set A? Red and blue. So what are the elements in the set B? Also red and blue. Now how to represent these both elements, how to represent these both sets within the universal set? How to represent that? Now we can draw only one Venn diagram, right? Okay. Only one Venn diagram, and we can name this Venn diagram by the two names A and B. And now what are the elements? Red and blue, right? Because why? Because all the elements are same in these both sets. This is the way of representing when two sets are equal. Okay, now throughout these two videos, I have taught you all the things about the lesson of sets. So I believe now you have a good knowledge, you have a better knowledge. So I think now you can clearly identify, you have a clear knowledge about the lesson of sets, right? Okay, and I'll meet you again with a very interesting lesson in next time. So don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I invite